caught in the crossfire.
This bitch give me the goddamn mushroom tea. I start tripping. I start feeling weird. You feel me? I know myself. So I start feeling weird. So I'm like, yo, is you the police? She like, nah. I'm like, you the military? She like, nah. Why you keep asking me that? I'm like, you the CIA? She like, nah. I'm like, bitch, cause you too damn calm right now. You too calm. And I'm really
So because you're bugging out and she was calm, you believe she was the police or the CIA? Maybe it's because she wasn't as high as you were. And I think but he hallucinated because he wanted to hallucinate. I think he wanted to see something. And if you factor that in with mushrooms, you wanting to see aliens, because that's all he was talking about. And that's where your brain is at. So your brain is going to produce what you want to see, especially on mushrooms.
Message.
You notice he don't never talk about him hallucinating no more. When the last time you heard him say that?
a gangster and I'm not that goddamn calm. You too motherfucking calm and I'm tripping. So she like, nah, let's just go get in the pool. I'm like, all right, no, I don't want to get in the pool. So then I start seeing this bitch shapeshift. Now, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, hallucinogen or hallucinate, maybe whatever I was, whatever the fuck. I know what I seen, son. I'm not crazy. Schizophrenia does not exist.
What?
This bitch starts shapeshifting in my fucking house. Whether it was her energy reconfigurating or whatever, this bitch started shapeshifting.
Oh my God!
So my bodyguard left a hammer at my house, right? So I could be safe. Of course, obviously, I can't handle goddamn. That's what I hired his ass for. I didn't want to hang with 30, 40 niggas that's gangbanging because I'm not in the street. No.
Now, before I got my mic cut out, I'm glad he said that too, because in the video we just watched yesterday, he said he was about to have a shootout with the police. He was damn near about to have a shootout with the police. Now, you just heard him say his bodyguard left him a gun, and when his bodyguard came back, you're going to hear him say this. His bodyguard took the gun. So who was you about to have a shootout with, my man? And what was you about to have a shootout with? You ain't had no gun?
No offense to y'all. And I'm hiring my bodyguard to protect my family. So boom, so the hammer's in my house. My bodyguard got it in the house so I could be safe. Now peep game. I'm like, yo, listen, because the bitch asked me this shit. The reason I asked her is because she asked me, and my bodyguard asked me. She asked me, do I trust her with my life? I'm like,
no, nigga, you kept asking everybody that.
Yeah, bitch, but not more than I trust me.
That's when I knew something wasn't right, because he's clearly on video holding knives to women's necks, talking about you can't fake fear, and they really murdering people in movies, and you can't fake fear, asking people he trust them with their lives. He was the only one that was going around asking people doing that. And when he started saying that she was saying that, that's when I was like, hold up. Now, I just watched this nigga in 4 or 5 separate videos ask people, do you trust me with your life? And then for him to flip it and say that she said it, oh, nigga, you was bugging.
Shit. And so I asked her the same thing. I said, listen, remember you asked me, do you trust me with my, do I trust you with my life? She was like, yeah. I was like, listen, now I'm asking you, do you trust me with your life? She like, yeah, why? I'm like, cause I'm about to grab this goddamn gun and motherfucking, I'm not gonna aim it at you, but I'm about to have it in my hand, cause bitch, you look like a fucking alien right now. It's some weird shit happening. The bitch started looking like a goddamn reptilian or something. So, boom.
And what I don't get, if you was abducted by aliens before, why would it frighten you? You said you was abducted by aliens multiple times. If you were abducted by aliens, what would an alien showing himself to you frighten you for?
Message!
That's what I don't get. You see how the stories are clashing? If you were abducted by aliens multiple times, you said about 9 times, about 9 to 10 times, on multiple different occasions.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
He should have felt right at home. Now what will be the reason why you are bugging out? Is because you were fucking lying. You've never seen the shit before, and it was your first time seeing some shit like that, and it scared you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, if you were abducted by aliens multiple times, you'd have been pretty used to seeing some shape-shifting going on.
Message.
Shape-shifting and shit in my living room. I'm like, okay, so motherfucking, I'm not gonna aim it at you, but I'm about to have it in my hand, because bitch, you look like a fucking alien right now. It's some weird shit happening. The bitch start looking like a goddamn reptilian or something.
What did he say?
Man, there you go with that bullshit.
So, boom, she shape-shifting and shit in my living room. I'm like, okay, cool. So now, peep game. Boom. I got the gun. Now, we in the living room. She's sitting on my couch. I tell her, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go get my camera, because ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. Ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. So I tell her, like, listen, you're not in any danger. I'm not aiming a gun at you or nothing, but I'm going to get my camera out of my office. So when I go to get my camera, something told me, don't leave this bitch out your sight. Because if this bitch shapeshifter turn into an alien or some shit, you feel me? Don't leave this bitch out your sight. So now, boom, I turn around. I'm like, yo, I'm not forcing you, but with your own free will, do you mind walking to my office so I can feel comfortable? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel comfortable taking my eyes off you, because you're doing some weird ass shit right now. So she like, yeah. So I walk her to my...
So now imagine being everybody else in this situation. Imagine y'all chilling, y'all having fun, and out of nowhere, this nigga stands up, say, I think that, grabs a gun, goes to the closet, comes back with a gun, and starts pointing it at you, talking about you're an alien. No, and you, mind you, you know that y'all been taking drugs, y'all been taking hallucinogens. This nigga gets up out of nowhere and tells you that he thinks you're an alien. You wouldn't want to get the fuck, make up 1,000 excuses to get the fuck up out of there? Huh? You wouldn't make an excuse to get the fuck up out of there? You notice that ever since that day, everybody that was there, was like 30 people in that house. One by one, you saw them all slowly back away. And when you see people slowly back away from somebody, that means that person is crazy, and they don't want to alert them that they know that they're crazy, or that they think that they're crazy. They just want to slowly get to a safe distance, and then they can tell them, look, nigga, you're bugging. And that's what everybody did. Everybody was lying for them at first until they got to a safe enough distance to get to tell the truth. Because I was wondering, why are these motherfuckers lying for him like this? And then you know, as soon as they got out that house, that's when all the truth came out. Nah, this nigga lying. He not telling the truth. Exit, stage left, right. They all got the fuck up out of there as fast as they could.
I'm no, she get up, she walked to my office, I'm behind her, I'm not aiming a gun at her. I never aimed the gun at her at this point.
Yeah, you did.
She walked in the office, she grabbed my camera, she handed me the camera, she sit back down on the couch. I aimed the camera at her. So now I got the camera aimed at her in my left hand, but I got the gun in my right hand aimed at the floor. And I'm just like, yo, bitch, you look like an alien. I keep telling her, bitch, is you an alien? Is you an alien? Is you an alien? So, bow. But I didn't know she gave me mushroom tea. So, boom. Motherfucking, I got the camera aimed at her. So then she like, baby, let's just get up, let's just go outside, let's get in the pool. I'm like, man, I don't want to get in that fucking pool. Like, why the fuck you keep trying to convince me to go get in the fucking pool? Bitch, I don't want to get in the pool. It's all kind of crazy shit happening. Goddamn lawyer was...
That's another hole in the story. If they were only trying to drug and rob you and replace you, what would she want you to go into the pool for?
Fucking pool, bitch, I don't want to get in the pool. It's all kind of crazy shit happening.
And wait, Josh Nutter and Golden Booty didn't like each other, so how would y'all how would they get Josh Netter to drug you if her and Golden Booty didn't like each other, because Josh Netter was one of the first ones you was messing with, allegedly, when you first broke up with her. Josh Netter was about to be your new boo until this incident happened and it turned her off of you. You didn't reject her, she rejected you. She was feeling you all the way up until this point.
Goddamn lawyer was really a damn agent from goddamn another country. Then shout out the federal judge on Epstein case. There's too much shit going on in the country. I'm not goddamn.
Wait, what?
Camera ain't at her. So then she like, baby, let's just get up, let's just go outside, let's get in the pool. I'm like, man, I don't want to get in that fucking pool. Like, why the fuck you keep trying to convince me to go get in the fucking pool? Bitch, I don't want to get in the pool. It's all kind of crazy shit happening. Goddamn lawyer was really a damn agent from goddamn another country. Then shout out the federal judge on Epstein case. There's too much shit going on in the country.
Oh my God, this nigga stay trying to wrap himself in the center of a conspiracy.
I'm not goddamn going in that goddamn pool. So now, boom, I'm not going outside in the dark with you. So now, boom, bitch keep trying to get me to get in the pool. I don't want to get in the pool. Now, long story short, it got to the point where this bitch, I felt like her energy was going like this, and then it just, like, it projected at me, you feel me?
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Very short, when I seen her shape-shifting, her energy going crazy, right? I told her, I said, listen, do you trust me with your life? I ain't gonna lie, y'all, my heart was racing like a motherfucker, but I'm telling myself, just stay calm, because I believe in extraterrestrials, but I always tell myself, if it's not attacking me, you know, even if, like this how I kind of, I'm not fully over my fear of spiders, but this how I kind of got over my fear of spiders. I told myself oneness. If I'm interconnected to all.
I'm not even gonna lie, I am arachnophobic than the motherfucker. I don't care how big, small, skinny, little. I will strip naked and run down the street screaming like a little bitch. I don't give a fuck what you call me. Call me what you want, but don't call me for front. I am terrified of spiders.
All things, if something looks different from me, then that's myself or my atomic self to a certain extent in another form. So I'm not just gonna kill a goddamn spider because I'm afraid of it, because really I'm acting out of fear. The spider may or may not be bothering me. You feel me? So I took that philosophy and I basically was like, okay, whatever, even if it is some spiritual shit, whether it's some alien shit, some exorcism shit, whatever's going on, I know the fact that since I can think, I'm not crazy, because I can still think in the moment. So since I'm able to process what's going on, my body is just not matching my thoughts, but I'm still here kind of mentally, even though I'm kind of thrown off.
I like how he tried to make himself seem intelligent about describing himself in a crazy moment. I love how you made yourself try to seem intelligent in your craziest moment.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna fire or wild out, because I'm not technically being attacked. I'm just becoming.
We should have known that he was still drunk or under whatever influence that he was under when he was telling his story, because look how cocked his eyes are. Look, they don't line up. Look how cocked his eyes are. Them things cocked like a pistol. That means you still inebriated. Yeah, your eyes are still wandering. Your eyes, you still ain't got no full control. You still ain't got full control over your eyes. That means you hiding a motherfucker still. And you need to go lay down and let the shit wear off. But no, you trying to do damage control, making yourself sound even crazier and coming up with more and more lies.
Becoming more afraid, but I'm not being attacked. So boom, I aimed the hammer. I told her, I'm like, listen, do you trust me with your life again? She's like, yeah, why? I'm like, I'm about to aim this gun at you, but I'm not gonna put my finger on the trigger. But you scared. I told her, you scaring the shit out of me right now. You looking like a fucking alien or something. I'm dead ass. I'm not playing. So boom, motherfucking she's like, okay. So I aimed the gun at her. Bow. I got the gun aimed at her, right? And her energy just going crazy like this, crazy like this, crazy like this, crazy like this. And then that shit just projected at me. But right before it projected, I remember telling myself, you in the house with this bitch, and this bitch is turning into a goddamn alien.
What?
And ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. Ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. And I'm telling myself, if you shoot this bitch, and then this bitch hit the ground, and she don't turn into an alien, now you gonna look crazy. So I'm like, I'm not gonna shoot this bitch, but I'm gonna keep the gun, because if this bitch rush me or do some exorcism Emily Rose shit, I'm gonna clap this bitch. That's what I'm telling myself. So I got the gun like this, and I'm just looking at the bitch. Then I remember her energy just started, I mean, whatever the fuck I was seeing.
You know what's crazy? That sounds even more crazier is the fact that he doesn't even. He's so busy trying to demonize her, and he doesn't even see her side of the story, nigga. You scared the living fuck out of her. He doesn't even see that. He doesn't even see the fact that he looks absolutely crazy, and you scared the shit out of a woman hallucinating. He doesn't acknowledge that at all. Only thing he sees is his side of the story. He doesn't see her side of the story. He doesn't see the people that was around him side of the story. He only sees his side of the story. That's a true narcissist. The fact that you not even acknowledging that you scared the shit out of this girl, and you still continue to blame her for your mistake is truly amazing.
It was going like this, and then it projected at me. But when it projected at me, I remember I just told myself, I squinted my eyes, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really want to look, but I knew, like, nigga, don't you take your eyes off this motherfucking bra. So I'm looking, I'm just like,
35 people in the building.
I just told myself, like, no fear, like, motherfucker, it's mirror your eyes. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really want to look, but I knew, like, nigga, don't you take your eyes off this motherfucking bra. So I'm looking, I'm just like, no fear. And I just told myself, like, no fear, like, motherfucker, it's mirror you, motherfucker. So I just like, no fear. And that shit launched, that shit went up. Like, it didn't come at me, it just went up. I swear to God, whatever the energy was, it just went straight the fuck up. It didn't even come at me.
Stop it. Get some help.
And then she fainted in my fucking living room, son. She fainted in my living room. And I remember thinking before she hit the ground, I'm like, shit. I don't consider myself to be a celebrity. I consider myself to be a public figure.
What did he say?
That is blasphemous.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
But I'm like, listen.
Wow. Did y'all hear what he just said?
I'm like, shit. I don't consider myself to be a celebrity. I consider myself to be a public figure, but I'm like.
Since when was this? When did he consider himself as a public figure? Because this nigga considered himself as the most famous nigga in the world. I got at least 9 videos of you calling yourself a celebrity. I got at least 9 different videos of you calling yourself a celebrity. That's why I'm saying, why didn't she shoot then? You keep saying that you definitely do got a point about that, Mr. Switchy, because you keep saying, oh, I'm gonna keep the gun up if she jumps at me or something crazy happened. Meanwhile, you're describing something crazy happened, but you don't shoot. Nigga, you're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. You got high, and the shit probably kicked in. He probably went and got the gun, right? He probably hallucinated. You know how you get high and can't control yourself. You probably to a point where he blacked out, went and grabbed the gun, and then probably came to as he was holding the gun to her, like, what the fuck? It had to keep running with the story. At that point, you might as well just keep going. At that point, you might as well run with it. Imagine that shit. You take some shrooms. Next thing you know, you black out. Next thing you know, you standing over top of somebody. You standing over top of a pissy couch, gun in your hand, passed out girl on the floor, and everybody like, yo, you just pulled a gun on her. You gotta come up with something after that. You gotta come up with something after that.
Like, listen,
it could be the other way around.
I ain't got time for this bitch to be trying to sue. I ain't got time for somebody to say I hit this bitch. I already had a bitch over here trying to line me up. Bitch came over here, got drunk, trying to fuck me. You feel me? I ain't want to get this bitch no dick. Remember that? Oh, she ain't here. Shorty came over here, and baby girl, let me let y'all know, she was 21, at least 22. Ain't nobody been over my house that's under the age of 21. Let me say that. But long story short, this bitch, I already had a bitch over my house, wilding in the hot tub, trying to pull her titties out. I'm telling this bitch I got neighbors, they got kids, you can't be doing all that. I already had a bitch over here wilding, then she left, trying to say I already had some bullshit with a bitch at my house. So I'm like, I'm not.
Whoa. When did this happen?
Hot tub, trying to pull her titties out. I'm telling this bitch I got neighbors, they got kids, you can't be doing all that. I already had a bitch over here wilding, then she left, trying to say I already had.
Hold up. Wait a minute. So wait, there was a woman trying to say you drugged her. Then, days after, you saying somebody drugged you, but it ain't no drugs in the house. But there ain't no drugs in the house. He tried to rob her for the booty. He tried to rob her for the poom poom. He tried to Bill Cosby her.
That's some bullshit with a bitch at my house. So I'm like, I'm not going through no more bullshit. So shorty get ready to fall and hit the ground. So I already told myself, please don't let this bitch don't bust your head. Please don't bust your goddamn head on this hard ass floor. So before she hit the ground, I kind of cuffed her real quick. And I ain't let her hit the ground. Boom, I put her down. Then I jumped over, went by my staircase, and I aimed the gun at her leg. I aimed my bodyguard gun at her legs. I ain't want to aim it at a critical zone in the body. I'm aiming it at her legs. And I'm like, and I'm telling myself, okay, don't touch this bitch. I'm not going near the bitch because if she wake up, I don't want her thinking I did some weird shit to her. But bitch, you scaring the shit out of me right now. You done fainted, some shit done flew through the ceiling, all kind of shit, bitch. You didn't, whatever. I don't know what the fuck going on. But I'm like, I'm telling myself.
You talking about she scaring him, nigga? You don't realize you scared the spirit out the whole goddamn house. The whole house was petrified and trying to figure out what the fuck did they just witness.
So, bitch, if you get up and you start crawling or you do some crazy ass shit I done seen on one of these movies, some exorcism, Emily Rose shit or some shit like that, bitch, I'ma shoot this shit out your ass. That's what I'm telling myself in my mind. So, bow. I got the gun at her motherfucking leg. Okay. Now, while I got the gun at her motherfucking leg, she don't get up. So now I wait like a good 2 minutes. She's still out cold. This bitch is out cold. Now I don't know whether she, whatever. Y'all can say she passed out, son, in my goddamn kitchen. Now I don't know if it was for fake or my liver. I don't know if she was faking, acting or whatever. But this bitch was laying on the ground for like 2 minutes. So I go grab, and she pissed on herself. No lie, she pissed on herself. I don't know if it's been too long, but like I said, y'all could DNA my second goddamn good. This bitch pissed on herself on that damn sofa and on the floor, son. So I go grab her, right? Grab her with the left hand.
Yeah, I forgot he kept saying y'all can go take a DNA test. Wait a minute. Hold on, back up, my man. Y'all didn't clean that couch? So ain't nobody clean that couch? He was saying that shit for like a month too. Y'all could go look on the couch. If y'all go look on the couch, it's a piss stain on the couch and y'all DNA tested. I'm not lying. I'm not crazy. Nigga. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. You ain't cleaned the couch, my man? He took the pissy pussy. Y'all, Leonard, that's fucked up.
And I drag her to the couch. Got her by the waist. I ain't grab her inappropriately or nothing. I got her by the waist. Now when I grab her by the waist, okay, boom, I sit her on the couch. Bow. So when I sit her on the couch, she kind of laying down. I backed up. I got an entertainment system. I back up and I sit.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I don't even like touching my kids when they piss on themselves. Her ass has been laying on that floor until she woke the fuck up.
You better be careful, little buddy.